Welcome back, fellow Clashers, or if it is your first time here, thank you so much for spending a few minutes of your day with Clash of Clans attacks. And yes, it is top clans warring. Now, of course, this is just top trophy clans. At the time, Indo Eternity number 2, Lost Phoenix number 3. Now, this of course does not imply we are by any means the top war clans, but we're definitely some seriously dedicated players who play an awful lot of Clash, and we faced off head-to-head in an all Town Hall 11 war and pretty much all anti-3-star bases, well-designed bases, and that meant that it looked like it was going to come down to percentage points as to who won this war until number 37 Zaki pulled out this wacky Queen Healer attack that did not seem like it was going to go well, but watch this Queen just barely staying ahead of the damage curve, and eventually he is going to drop in a rage spell. So everything about this attack, extremely calculated, extremely precise, units going in just the right spot, rage spells dropping in just the right spot, a jump spell in just a moment, the other heroes as well. So this definitely a well planned out attack, and it looks like it is pretty much utilizing what the Clash developers talked about way back at ClashCon, and that is kill squads to avoid the activation of the Eagle Artillery in the beginning of an attack. So the Queen, the healers, and even the King that'll come in just a moment are not going to be enough troop space to activate the Eagle. There goes the Clan Castle troops. The defending Archer Queen is down as well, and it doesn't look like the Queen is quite going to be able to reach the Eagle Artillery over this wall. But as the healers eventually go down, watch the last healer get taken down by that Expo, but now the Queen, she is out of range of everything. The King is distracting the only defense in the area, the cannon. She has plenty of time to work on the wall, get through the wall, go after that Eagle and the Skeleton Trap right there. The King, in the meantime, uses a well-placed jump spell to take out more defenses and the second of 4 air defenses, and that being absolutely key, because the bulk of the remainder of this attack is an air attack. Here comes the Lava Hound, here comes the balloons. One more Lava Hound from the left side, one from the top right at the air sweeper, but the balloons will have haste. And of course, the Grand Warden set to air mode. He is going to follow those units in. Well-placed precision freeze spell stopping that multi-target Inferno, and all of those balloons working their way in. And just like we see from Town Hall 9 and 10, 3-star war strategies, the Lava Hounds go down and the pups are being used to clean up those outer structures. The last freeze spell is down, and notice the Warden has still not used his ability. 69% damage. There it goes, the Eternal Tome. And this base is eternally doomed as the last 3 defensive structures are just about to fall, and there is no chance that LPJ Thrift can defend against this attack. It is going to be 3 stars. The rest is just academic as every last defense is out of the way. There goes the Town Hall, and quickly to follow every last structure. And that set Indo Eternity out ahead in what seemed like possibly an impossible position to overtake. One 3-star win may have been enough to win this war, but Nix009 said absolutely not and went in with one of my favorite attacks of all time. 8 Earthquake Mass Witches, and this is something we have not really seen a lot of yet at Town Hall 11. 8 Earthquake spells, just turning this base into an open base design, so immediately the anti-3 is taken out of the picture, but he's only got 2 golems, so a very careful placement of these golems, and then a jump spell to allow the golems in. And notice, as the golems finally go over this jump spell, they will go after different defenses on the inside of that outermost enclosure, and like a dozen or so Rocket Dancers in step, the witches moving in a perfect line from the outside, followed by the heroes. There is the Warden's aura, and that is definitely going to help out all of those witches and that mass number of skeletons and early Eternal Tome, and that definitely helps those witches create an even larger mass of skeletons, and they just annihilate everything in their path. That first multi-target Inferno is a memory, and shortly after that the rest of this base, as it is just going to be absolutely overrun, because really you only have a few things that are slowing down this many witches and their skeletons. One, of course, is walls, which you've seen completely taken out of the picture. Also, it did help that these were not level 9 wizard towers. Splash damage didn't really get to them. Giant bombs did not grab the bulk of the witches. You can see there they are right in the heart of the village, and they're just going to melt through that town hall and then laugh at this last Inferno Tower. 5 streams, definitely not nearly enough to stop all of those skeletons, witches just continuing to generate more and more and more until the Inferno finally goes down. 58-59% damage, and units just working their way through. And sure enough, right about here, you realize that there's no chance that this base is going to stop this attack, even though there isn't a way over these last walls. There's no jump spells, there's no earthquake spells left, there's no wall breakers, of course, but the units have plenty of time, plenty of health left to get through those last walls, wipe out the last structures, and yes, Nyx009 with the ultimate clutch 3-star clan war win, tying this war up, as each side has now had one 3-star victory. But here comes none other than Freakshow. Yes, it is the Freakshow from Lost Phoenix, going after their number 50, so their very bottom base. And notice he has almost the identical strategy that we saw Nyx use earlier in the war. Freakshow modifying it and adding 1 golem, but again bringing 8 earthquake spells, and there goes the second set of 4, opening all of those other enclosures beyond the town hall. So obviously, from the very beginning, this is a planned out 3-star clan war attack strategy, following in the footsteps of Nyx009. The golems go down. The wizards love that funneling done by the wizards on the outside, making sure that the heroes and those skeletons and witches go right down the heart of this base and right in after the town hall. Now, once again, the lack of level 9 wizard towers is certainly a contributing factor to any 3-star win using witches, mass witches, go wee wee, or any combination of skeletons. The units are getting in there, they're not getting annihilated quickly enough to stop this attack. And sure enough, there goes the Eternal Tome, there goes the Lava Hound in the defensive clan castle. But this base is being completely overrun. The town hall once again, just a bunch of rubble on the ground being left behind. The Eagle artillery is quickly going to follow in its footsteps, as is the rest of this base. So Nyx and Freakshow, shout out to you guys. You absolutely won this war for Lost Phoenix. This was 2 unbelievably beautiful and kind of brutal 3-star attacks like we saw from Into Eternity. This very precise precision, everything is in just the right spot, and then this massive, just dumping a whole boatload of witches on the ground, throwing earthquake spells all over the place. Definitely one of the messiest attacks you could ask for, but also one of the most effective, and certainly something that I plan on doing my best to perfect in future clan wars. But again, there it goes. Freakshow just about to wrap up another 3-star win with witches everywhere. And once again, look at the Archer Queen, not even needing her ability. This is going to wrap up. That is it. 3 more stars for Lost Phoenix, and the clan war ends. And yes, Lost Phoenix wins 102-101. The additional 3-star win, just enough to put us out on top. Check that out. 3 stars, wins wars at Town Hall 11, and I have to say I am very hopeful that Town Hall 11 will end up being very well balanced, maybe more so than even 9 or 10, just enough 3-star wins that it's possible, but not absolutely crazy. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments, and of course, thank you again so much for spending a few minutes of your day with Clash of Clans attacks. I appreciate every last one of you, and of course, I hope to see you all back here again tomorrow for more full attacks.
Galadon, number 3, eh? Or I'd rather be number 3 than skipping number 2.